How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be going over some new Spider-Man Far From Home details that have been released, going over some new stills and synopsis for the film. I'm also going to be talking about the new release date that has been talked about for this movie. But first, remember, if you guys are new, make sure to check out my social media and vlogging channel down in the description below. And without further ado, let's get into this. So there's a lot of news that have been coming out recently for Spider-Man Far From Home, and I thought I would cover it in this video, and I do want to talk about the release date that has actually been changed from the original date, which was July 5th. Spider-Man Far From Home will be Tom Holland's second starring role in the MCU. While Peter Parker faded to dust in Endgame, he'll somehow show up in the world of the living before departing on a class trip to Europe. Moviegoers are eager to meet Jake Gyllenhaal's Mysterio in the upcoming sequel, and the fandom will be happy to know that the movie's release has been moved up 3 days specifically, meaning Far From Home will release on July 2nd. This date change, which comes to us from Slash Film, is sure to delight moviegoers who fell in love with the web crawler's world in Spider-Man Homecoming. Peter Parker's second solo flick will assemble all the familiar faces from the first movie, including his friends Happy Hogan, MJ, and even Michael Keaton's Adrian Toomes. It may originally be surprising that Spider-Man Far From Home went from being released on a Friday to a Tuesday, but it makes sense if you sit down with a calendar. The earlier date coincides with Independence Day in the US, which plenty of people give time off in the holiday. As such, Far From Home will likely make a large sum of money with American moviegoers looking for a way to spend their vacation. Okay, so yeah, that's some pretty interesting news. Basically, it's being removed from Friday's release date up to Tuesday's, July 2nd's release date for this film. You know, I'm fine with it, really. It does make sense how they explained it in this article. They basically say that, oh, it's Independence Day in the U.S., which I live there, so yeah, 4th of July, because the film would follow the movie right after, and apparently some people have time off. I don't think oh, wait, it's summertime. I just realized it comes out in July. Yeah, I don't have school. I have nothing going on. Okay, I just realized that. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I was like, oh, damn, I'm gonna have to see it Tuesday night. Dude, it's July. What are you talking about? Anyway, yeah, I'm fine with this release date. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's summertime for me anyway, so, you know, some people might have issues with it, but me personally, nah. Okay, so now I do want to get into some new stills that have been released for this film. The first one we have is of MJ and Spider-Man, and we've seen many similar images to this one, but another just quality HD picture, I guess, and I mean, I really like it, obviously. I do think it looks pretty sick. The new suit and everything looks awesome. The next one is of Nick Fury and Maria Hill, and they look to be in some sort of, maybe SHIELD base is my best guess. We do see Spider-Man here in the noir suit, which I'm just now realizing I thought it was a guard, but no, this is, well, we don't know if it's the noir suit. I'm pretty sure it's the stealth suit, actually, but it does look pretty awesome. You know, I just realized that. Again, another thing I just realized, yeah, that's Spider-Man, not a guard, talking to Nick and Maria. Now I want to get into a new synopsis that has been released. The skinny Peter Parker, Tom Holland, and his friends, including his crush MJ Zendaya, go on a class trip through Europe where Peter has to swing into action as Spidey with the arrival of the mysterious Mysterio, Gyllenhaal, and a bunch of elemental-powered supervillains. The thing about Peter Parker that makes him so relatable is that nothing is ever easy, Watts says. He really just wants to have this simple, normal, relaxed vacation where the thing that he should be most worried about is whether or not MJ actually likes him back. So yeah, there's nothing too much interesting there with that synopsis, but I thought I would share since I was making a Spider-Man Far From Home video anyway. But there's a lot of news that's been coming out, and I do think that the release date is the major one that I did want to go over. So I guess let me hear your thoughts on that. Are you going to be seeing the movie on the release date, or are you going to, like, wait till Friday? I mean, it's summer for me, as I mentioned previously, so I don't really care. But I am really excited for this film, and I do really like that we are getting more news and stills and pictures for this film. But let me hear your thoughts on all this down in the comments below. And if you guys liked this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Boop.